I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Good evening, this is Dr. Bones live for New Music Saturday. Sorry, just a little late getting started. Nestle and I were having a bit of a chat before we got on the air, so a lot of fun stuff. So we're going to get the music in just a few seconds here. And Omar just asked, are we starting yet? And yes, we've just started. And I got a lot of good songs tonight, so I'm trying to debate what I want to start with. So I'm going to say let's start off with... a little bit heavier stuff than Nessie used to, but they're actually a cool band out of Colorado. The band is called Code Zero. The song is called Find Me. Dig this one.
When you feel
Core Zero out of Denver, Colorado, in the U.S. Very cool, like heavy rocking tune. We don't get too many metal bands on here too often, but it's cool we do. And I checked these guys out about a week ago, and got an email from their manager, sent me some singles to play, and this was a cool one. And really dig it, and just it's one of those things, like I do like so many different genres of music, but I do like my metal too, and I really enjoy that one. So very cool tune. That was called "Find Me" by Core Zero. Messi, what do you think?
Well, I'm open to any kind of music and all genres. Have some preferences. Heavy rock music is sure not my favorite, but I really enjoyed this one, even though it was kind of heavy, because it had a lot of energy and drive near the song, and I really liked how pushing and vigorous the vocals have been, and they just suited well with the whole arrangement, because rather vehement and sharp, and it just was composed and very harmonic and sound too.
Well, right on. We're going to get into one more by then, and this one is called Labor of Rage, and this is Core Zero. Dig it. right, that was Core Zero with Labor of Rage. And that was a very cool song because in this song, the vocals reminded me of David Draymond from Disturbed. And there's one solo about a minute 20 left in the song that reminded me of a cool solo by Marty Friedman from Megadeth. So guys, that was an awesome tune. I really liked that tune. I got really into it. So definitely one I can listen to quite a few times over.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it too. The screaming part at the beginning was kind of a bit off and not really to my liking, but I liked how it progressed and really enjoyed the kind of gloomy change quite early in the beginning of the song, and the electrifying riffage sequence at the end. And the vocals have been very strong and had some cocky, raspy attitude, and that's something I really enjoy about rock music, and this was well executed and well arranged.
Well, right on. Like I said, I really enjoyed the tune. So, a lot of good musical influences right in there. So that made it very interesting. So next up, we're gonna change pace a little bit here, and we're gonna move to a band called The Ruckus, and the song is called Larry Nights. Dig it. The Ruckus, Larry Nights, very cool rocket tune. I really enjoyed that one. Love the lyrics and I love the way it flowed. Really cool, and I could really enjoy that one.
Yeah, it was really a nice song, and I enjoyed how it started quite quickly, dashing and rapid in sound, and really enjoyed the crashing, energetic cymbal elements in it. It's rather rare in rock songs, but really suitable for this one, and really like the vocal because they some kind of action verve to it and make it just enjoyable to listen to it.
Well, right on. You know what? We do have one more by them. This one's called Vampires. Dig this. Right on. That was the Ruckus with Vampires, a very cool heavy rockin' tune, and get nothing to do, absolutely zero to do with Twilight. Just in case anybody's listening like that sort of crap, but it's. I'm sorry, I just had to throw that in, but it's an awesome tune, a great band, so I really liked it. Liked the heaviness to it, and again, the lyrics were just stellar, so very much appreciated it.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting title, but the song speaks for itself. I think it's really catchy and powerful in sound, and the really riffage blend just well with the passionate drum beats, and the vocals are very strong on this one too, very expressive and just underline the lyrical content. So it's well composed and really enjoyable to listen to, and definitely one of their best tunes, if I can consider that. Yeah.
Absolutely. One quick thing just before we move to the next few songs. Last night, guys, I do apologize. I stopped the show after 12 minutes. I was not feeling well. I tried to push through it, but I couldn't, so I do apologize for that. I apologize if I cut it short, but I'm more than happy to make it up to you tonight with all this great music on Music Saturday. So thank you so much for listening, and I do apologize for last night. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry, and I do apologize. It was one of those nights like I couldn't push through it. I was not feeling well, and it wouldn't have been fun for any of us. Let me put it that way. So next up, we're gonna get into two new ones from the Evil Dead that we haven't heard on this podcast ever yet. So the first one we're gonna listen to is called "The Score." Dig it. The Evil Dead with The Score, and that is a very cool tune. A little bit slower paced than we see by The Evil Dead because mostly, a little bit more fast paced, but this acoustic song was really cool nonetheless, and I always enjoy their tunes. They're always they got that deep, eerie, melodic sound to them, which makes it really cool, and the vocals to match, so I always enjoy The Evil Dead.
Yeah, I do too. I think they're really good band, and it was such a pleasure to see them live. And the song in particular is very atmospheric, like all of their songs, but it's kind of dark still. But as you said already, it has its upbeat episodes too. I really like how the faded of the song was kind of diffuse and imbuing, but very strong still and absorbing in sound.
Well, right on. We're going to get into one more by them, and this one's called Don't Open Those Doors. Okay, sorry guys, we lost reception there for just a minute, but we're back and moving here. Sorry about that. like literally just kind of cut out there for a moment. But we're back. But that was an Evil Dead with "Don't Open Those Doors," and really cool tune. And no, it's one of those songs you don't expect anything less from the Evil Dead because they're that kind of cool, kind of dark, eerie band with the very melodic sound and very kind of somewhat dark lyrics, but cool tunes. You can still rock to them, but kind of still feel well, maybe not creeped out, but kind of like it's just a different feeling altogether.
Yeah, it's definitely some kind of evocative and gloomy sound, and those two suits the songs of them very well. And I really enjoyed that. Adele's vocals are very multifaceted, and they, in the beginning, they're kind of blurrily echoing, but still gain intensity in sound, and it just guides through the whole song, which is very well composed and just fits all instruments very well together.
Absolutely. So next up, we are going to listen to a band that was actually recommended to me by Simon from Puppet Rebellion. The band is called Moscow Lizards, and we're going to listen to a song called... what should we play first? How about a song called Lizard Lords by Moscow Lizards? Dig this. Right on. That was Moscow Lizards with Lizard Lords. Very cool rocking tune, and I love the vocals. I love like the kind of monotone but kind of strong vocals in it.
Yeah, I enjoyed the vocals very much too, and I love that they had some film color. Silver were very origin and sound and severe in sound and had kind of a heavy resonance, and definitely kept the listener interested in the song. And the riffage, the most of the parts has been very fierce and fervent and feisty in sound, and added some great dynamics to the whole song. And well, the title is kind of funny too, so it's definitely a song well worth checking on, and really enjoyed that.
Well, you can get both their EPs on Bandcamp right now. So Moscow Lizards at bandcamp.com. You can check out both their EPs, their old one, which this is off of, and their new one as well. So we're going to finish up today's part one of Music Saturday with another one off the new unassisted EP. This one's called Hands Dance Hands. Right on. That was the Unassisted with, excuse me, Dance Hands off their new EP. And it's a really cool tune and very catchy as well. And even during the song, it was one of those things that kind of started kind of humming along just because, like, I've heard the song so many times and it's such a good tune. And it got that kind of catchy guitar riff / bass riff, and then even the chorus, and so it's a really good tune, and the Unassisted are really cool. And we haven't had a date set yet, but one day this week we will be having them on, and once I get confirmation on the date and time, I will let you know. So hopefully it'll be very, very soon. So remember to tune in for that. Nessie, your thoughts on this one?
Well, the band has actually been on Capcom in their life, and well, that should say everything, because I picked the bands I like to see perform, and they really good live, and the songs are extremely characteristic because of the vocals of Jason. It's kind of dark and intense, and at some point gloomy too, but it's kind of balanced due to the infectious riffage, the transient bass line, and it's just a working concept, and it just works well for them, and it's really good music.
Well, right on. So that's going to do it for part 1 of Music Saturday. We'll be back in about 5-10 minutes. We're just going to shut down here for a minute, start right back up. We've got a lot more good tunes for you coming. So tune in for that, and we'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Until then, Bones out. Thanks for listening.